Hi, welcome to Obsessing Over Stuff. This is the case of KIIT University, where a 20-year-old BTech student, Prakriti Lamsal, took her own life. Reason being harassment from a guy she used to date studying in the same university. This abusive relation got too much for her to handle. The Nepal embassy is monitoring the entire situation very closely. Facing molestation and abuse every day from her ex made her take this extreme step. She had filed several complaints against this guy to IRO, the International Relations Office, which is the first point of contact for all the international students, but no actions were taken. Imagine if they had actually taken all these harassment complaints seriously and done something against this guy. She might still be alive right now. इतना outrage इसलिए हो रहा है because authorities did not act on time after several complaints being filed by the deceased. Even after her death, यूनिवर्सिटी प्रकृति लामसाल के केस को दबाना चाह रहा था instead of fighting for justice and finding what happened. After the early investigation with prima facie evidence, police came to the conclusion that the reason behind this extreme step is the harassment by her ex-boyfriend, who has been arrested now from the airport, from where he was planning to elope allegedly as of now, and he has been sent to judicial custody. The university administration did not once try to sort the case. Instead, they have made the life of other Nepali students on the campus a living hell. This guy is from Lucknow, comes from a very politically affluent family. He had been blackmailing Prakriti and had been mentally, physically, and verbally abusing her throughout. Maybe because of her background, the university was showing resistance to take any action. Abusive call recordings have come to notice where he has been blatantly abusing her and calling her cheap words, and she's scared. Finally, on 16th of February, when there was a university fest going on in the campus, she takes her own life in her hostel room. The students who protested against the university administration, they were beaten by the guards and the bouncers, most of them injured. Is this how we treat our international students now? All the Nepali students were asked to vacate the university campus immediately and were left to Cuttack railway station without any assistance. All these students with no tickets and no money to go back home were struggling to find a way in these stations. There is also a video that is going viral in the university where the professor is shouting at all these students when they raise their voice. They pass the most absurd comment saying that the founder of the university feeds 40,000 students for free. इतना तो नेपाल का जीडीपी भी नहीं होगा.
40,000 बच्चों को वो आदमी खिला रहा है, पढ़ा रहा है, फ्री में बिठा के. तुम्हारे कंट्री का उतना बजट होगा.
They were extremely ruthless with these students. After these things getting viral and the college and the teachers getting backlash, they realized that they have to release a notice stating that all the Nepali students can come back to the university and they can resume their classes. All these students were also made to sign an NDA stating that they will not repeat their mistakes and the university is not at fault. The professor who had previously passed all these gross remarks on Nepali students, even she made an apology video.
Of my statements has hurted the sentiment of my Nepali students or people of Nepal. I apologize for.
But it was very clear that this apology is made due to the backlash they got, not because they actually understood how wrong they were and what they did. The Nepali PM also got involved in the case, which made the university finally give an apology. We have not received any statement regarding this entire issue from the government yet, which is very ironic considering how fast the government reacts when a comedian cracks a below the belt joke. The way the Nepali students were treated after they have paid above 20 lakhs of fees, it was really the heights of racism. Instead of focusing on the real issue, the university focused only on two things: how to target one particular community, the Nepalis, and second is how to suppress this entire tragic episode. Imagine this happening to Indian students in another country. Why were the professors so focused on pushing the other students so much instead of giving a crap about the suicide? Why were they not invested in finding what actually happened? There is also a theory in which many students think that this isn't a suicide. Prakriti had a fight with this guy and he had physically threatened her in the library. And from there, her body was placed in her hostel room. Still, nobody knows the real truth and what the investigation is going on. In another incident, let's talk about the people who have suffered in the capital of the country. I'm talking about the Delhi railway station stampede tragedy, that where we lost 18 lives. This is the proof that government has learnt nothing from the Kumbh stampede. It happened because of the special trains that were run from Prayagraj. This was a very predicted crowd बिकॉज सबको पता था दैट कुंभ की वजह से गैदरिंग बहुत ज़्यादा होगी. स्टिल देयर वाज नो जीरो टू नन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ताकि सिचुएशन कंट्रोल में आए. The government has tried so hard to suppress this entire Delhi railway station stampede that but क्योंकि स्टेशन पे ऑलरेडी कुछ रिपोर्टर्स प्रेजेंट थे जिन्होंने सिचुएशन कैप्चर कर ली एंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग स्टार्ट कर दी. वी हैव सीन सेवरल रील्स एंड वीडियोस जहाँ पे क्लियरली दिख रहा है जब से कुंभ स्टार्ट हुआ है तब से ट्रेन की क्या हालत है. स्टिल व्हाई वर दे नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दिस. कुंभ में जितना फोकस वीआईपीज पे था एंड जितना फोकस वीआईपी के ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस पे था, अगर वो थोड़ा सा भी वहाँ की स्टैम्पीड पे होता तो इतने लोग नहीं मरते. और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट जितना इन्वॉल्वमेंट समय रहना और उनके शो पे दिखा रहा है, अगर उतना प्रकृति लामसाल और दिल्ली रेलवे स्टेशन केस पे दिखा जाए तो शायद जस्टिस हो जाएगा. थैंक यू सो मच गाइज एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल फॉर मोर. थैंक